matchup with the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On play action, Rivers. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Rivers, good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Check. Lucky. You got tight right there. Chance.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rivers now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Jim. Check. Fresno. Hey, switch gears. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver? Do you guard him with a defensive back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 remaining on second down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Check three. Watch safety three. Load it.
From the red zone now, Rivers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And now it's second down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Bears nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Home on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
The ball carrier.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Check 50. 49, check 49, check 49. Watch twist.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Black 15. Mike, check. 59. Let's get it done.
Now Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Rivers.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Check pass. Hey, Delta! 59, Mark. Check. 59. Hey, I'm going to go load it.
Operating from the gun. Rivers winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
By Dante Jackson.
Second and 10 now from the 27. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Muscling free near the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta!
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Receiver.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Bears 0.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Left. 3.
Rivers now from the 50. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Michael Velarde.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Bears take over
at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Bears 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Carried by the running back.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
1st down, Bears.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Tariq Cohen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
10 more there and another 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To throw, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
36. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 9. 12. Crunch.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good tackle by Akeem Hicks, and what a nice career he's had. Remember, he played his college ball in Canada, now in his 5th season with the Bears, and 9th overall in the NFL.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Delta! Let's go.
They go play action. Rivers. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Going for Metcalf on the... He's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago.
Trubisky's pass.
DK Metcalf. 79 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
2nd and 14.
Block the team!
Play action now. Rivers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's the former Tar Heel back here in Carolina, Robert Quinn. Able to record his 5th sack of the season. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21.
Now it's the backup, Bridgewater. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Patterson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 31 yards there and a 1st down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
The ball carrier.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pick up at 2.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The ball carrier.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Trubisky. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You would have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yeah, it's on.
Touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as the Bears push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down.
And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check. Check out. Hot. Shit. Watch the shit. Check. Lucky. Wait, 89.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Robert Quinn is the one who burst in there to blow that play up.
See that 180? Hey, ground 80. Jumper. Hey, Aaron Foster. Check 24. Under 10. Red Delta. Rush in. Jim.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers. And that's complete to McCaffrey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw is Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For DJ Moore.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
3rd and short yardage. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24 yards.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Now it's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They run with Patterson. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
He's brought down by...
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays is uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. All bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken right into 35. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Going for Metcalf on the deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is, Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Bears 34, Panthers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive, first and 10 in the fourth quarter. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Hines. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now.
Johnson on the coverage.
390. Switch up, switch up.
Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
7-yard line.
Rivers on the money, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
16-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Jordan Lucas there on the stop.
It's a game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts
On the play.
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They try again with Cohen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. He'll find Metcalf. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
To DK Metcalf.
Now a 2nd down at 6.
Now 2nd and 6. At the 41-yard line.
Patterson on the carry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.